Hello everyone, I'm the T. Welcome back to Pokémon Altair. This episode might be a shit show, because basically 20 minutes before I was set to stream Super Mario Land, I realized I didn't do any grinding, so I started the stream an hour late so I could grind. And I got Mario Sheep up to level 49, because I knew we need Ampharos for this gym. But this gym is level 55 to 59, so I still might not make it. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's give him a better item. Do we have any electric item? I don't think we do. I don't even know what the name of the electric item would be. Wow, we have, like, nothing in here. Hard stone. Let's give the hard stone to... Oh, we need to... Okay, no. T was in our party, so I made a mistake here, but I do want T out of the party for this. Wait, no, do I? Hang on. No, I do need T in the party, I think. We need Carrier Pigeon out of the party, I think is what we need, because we might need to use everybody. Let's do that real quick. Slot 4. Because this shit's about to get real. Yeah. Also, I think I forgot to put battle animations on, so let's do that real quick. Okay. And... we do need Ice Beam as well, so I need to give that to... I almost think it might be better on Smooth Skin, but... but this is a good moveset, though. Leech Seed, like, abusing Leech Seed Synthesis is a very good option. I think... What is T rocking currently? Yeah, we can't get rid of Surf and Dive or Rock Smash, so... Yeah. So yeah, I think we have to give it to Smooth Skin then. Because we need Ice Beam. It is, yep, it's an HM. We can't get rid of Surf and Leaf Blades, so... Like, Synthesis is kind of useless without Leech Seed to also be draining stuff, but yeah, let's keep Leech Seed and get rid of... As good as Synthesis is, like, I don't see any other option here. And so there should be some gym trainers to fight, so that'll give us a bit more XP, and I still want to get Ampharos leveled up a bit more, because I think everything kind of relies on Ampharos. What was that? Anzu is a master of dragon-type Pokemon, which is why she has 2 of them. Yeah? Why am I sparkling? Cool. What the hell's going on here? Why am I sparkling? There are no trainers in here, are there? There they are. Yeah, I think losing HMs was the best thing that happened to the Pokemon series. Mornwing. Well, you are a bird, so I can't electrocute you. They all just fell in the hole and like, okay, I guess we live here now. Like, I think HMs as, like, an overworld thing are very cool. I just think they're not fun. Well, that's interesting. That would be much more frustrating because it would lead to requiring you to have, like, very specific Pokemon often. Okay, I had a theory, like, maybe it's here. But... wait, I want to check something real quick. No? Okay. Yes, so the last one I talked to is the one that's gone. But they also are all gone? Like, when I talked to... I don't... Why is it so sparkly in here? I guess so, but yeah, they would have to, like, come up with a lot of moves, like, a lot of analogs. This is a dragon. Water dragon. There's another move I wanted to teach someone, but I forgot what it was. I should look at my TMs again real quick in a moment. So let's try using Ice Beam. Yeah, I don't think the ride Pokemon are great. Like I think a fun way to handle that would be like, hey, you need to go catch a Rhyhorn, and then we will transport that Rhyhorn to you anytime you need it, but it doesn't have to be in your party. Like, I think that would be a good compromise. And, like, just make, you know, hey, catching the Rhyhorn quest part of the storyline. Oh, you want surf? Hey, spend 10 minutes fishing, and then you can go over water after that. Okay, let me look at my HMs real quick just to make sure I didn't have anything else I wanted to use. I have Earthquake now. I could... Dig Dog should have Earthquake. Dig Dog should not have Mud Shot. Yeah, although I think Cut is probably the least interesting one that they should just have gotten rid of. Like, I think the idea of, like... The way they have worked in the modern games I like more, like the types of obstacles, but... Also, like, I was thinking, Academy can learn Thunderbolt, but I don't think that's what we want. Also... Wait, Thunderbolt is 95? What is Discharge? 80. It might be worth upgrading that. Let me see when Ampharos learns Thunderbolt. Assuming it does, which, like... Why would it... Okay, I already have the window open. It does not. It learns Thunder at 68. But maybe I should go with Thunderbolt over Discharge. Yeah. But also, we might get rid of... fuck it. I need all the help I can get for this one. Oh, another thing I forgot that happened on a previous grinding stream that I forgot to bring up. All of my Pokemon got Pokerus. For the first time in a Pokemon stream, we got Pokerus. Doesn't really matter, but fun. Yeah, but like I'm not keeping track of EVs, so. A sheep. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, also I hate the term EVs because like the Pokemon EV predates effort values. They really should have just come up with calling them like I think there's a canon name that I don't remember what it is, but they have a different canon name for them. Like in the games they refer to something that I can't think of what it is. Gyarados. So the gym leader has a Gyarados, but here's the thing is the Gyarados also has Earthquake. So I'm gonna see if Mario Sheep is faster, which if it's not faster than this Gyarados, it's not gonna be faster. Or at least maybe I can take one hit from it and then like one Thunderbolt should kill any Gyarados. So that's my current plan. If that plan failed, I don't have a where am I going to get a choice? Is Air Balloon even a thing in this game? I thought about that. But if that doesn't work, then I'll switch to the backup plan of using the fishbowl. That's me. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Like, I don't think Air Balloon existed yet. Sometimes I'm surprised when I remember, like, oh, actually, the items were in Gen 2, because, like, I did not use items in Gen 2 at all. Like, oh, a berry that restores 10 HP. Cool. But yeah. I'm looking forward to Gen 4, yeah, really. Like, berries in Gen 3 even were, like, not great. I think we might die here, but... I've been thinking a lot of, like, future Pokemon games I want to play, and I do have a list of them now, but, like, I'm looking forward to playing non-Pokemon games, but I'm still also, like, there are so many Pokemon games I want to play. Wow, thanks for using Dragon Dance. Also, that's Dragon Dance's animation? Why would they need a mechanic in this game? You don't have a plane. What would you need a mechanic for? Are you gonna get in a car? Be realistic, Amy, Holly, Deca. It's probably Deca, right? Deca's the one who knows about Pokemon? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're trapped here now, so bye, I guess. Hey, wasn't there a one up here? No, there was not. Okay. Yeah. I'm mostly taking the piss, but yeah. I hate knowing things about Pokemon. Why am I burdened with this knowledge, God? I can't fly back to the Pokemon Center because my bird is in its cage. I have to surf over. Also, these people are still standing here. Like, they are literally blocking the way to the houses. I guess until I get the badge? I don't know. I do know the gym leaders, Gyarados does have Dragon Dance, so that's another option, is hopefully they will set up on us as well. Okay, so... the last one was like, well, might have been here? I hope that doesn't erase the one that we need to get past, though. Yeah. Okay, no, that one's still gone. Okay. Wait. You were not here before. You were not here before. I think Ladies might be one of my favorite sprites. Like, I just really like that outfit. It's very... It's what all trans girls aspire to, unless they're a punk. I think all trans girls want to be that and punk on alternating days. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit. Hey, why did this guy have arms? Someone looked at a T-Rex and was like, hey, it's funny that it has little arms. What if it had none? Kind of for the XP, I guess. I like that his tail wiggles as well. Thunder Wave is also a good move to have available. Well, great. Now I have to go heal again before I fight the gym leader. Can't believe you're wasting my time. You know what they should have done for Gen 3's HMs is, 1, let you override them, and 2, let Dive... Well, 1, don't have 3 water moves, like 2 would have been fine, but let Dive replace Surf. Like, if you have Dive, you can Surf as well. Like, that would have solved that problem immensely. Instead, I have to have, like, 3 water move HMs. 2 is already too many. I'm sparkling. Okay, well this is still here. And yeah, I can't walk past you. I thought surely I could. Wait. Now she's gone. And... Well, I guess we're up here. Let's go heal again. I feel like this is like a puzzle where they just like couldn't really program anything else. Like they didn't have the knowledge of like ASM hacking, so they just like figured out a way to make this a puzzle, but it's not a puzzle, it's just knowing the right answers? I don't know. I just looked down at my audio, saw that my mic was not moving, got really scared that something was wrong, and then I realized it was because I'm not talking. Okay, so... maybe it's this one? No, that's way too high for it to be that one, right? Are they even tied to each other in any way? Or, like, I mean, directly, like, positionally tied? That girl, that lady's gone now. Okay, no, that's still there. Let's talk to it anyway. When I'm running and sparkling at the same time, it makes me feel like I'm supersonic. Okay, so... let's try the last one? Wait, that just made all these ones reappear. I just saw... That's... interesting. It also made all these ones reappear as well. So that's still there. That one removed that one, though, for sure. So... I want to experiment a bit, but I don't want to spend too much time experimenting. Okay, so those ones are gone now. That lady's there again. This one is here again. And I bet if I talk to it, all the other ones will reappear, but I don't want to find out. And so that top right one is kind of just there to be a reset one, I feel like. So let's do this one now, because that has to be that one, right? Yes. There is... Okay, but that one's still there. What one is that one? Maybe it's one of the ones I didn't go back to, like, at the beginning, because it was after I talked to that one again. I don't think it's that one. Maybe it's that one. I wish I could see it from here, but I cannot. No. Is it some weird puzzle where it only wants certain ones? If so, that's the worst. Let's try this real quick. I feel like that lady being there is notable. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. I really like this lady who feels really powerful because her Pokemon are very, very powerful. It's very validating. I wonder if this is how Amy feels. I like that Magnitude exists, because Earthquake is like, what if Magnitude did Magnitude 9 all the time? I think Magnitude 9 is stronger, but still, Earthquake is better. I guess I'll put Ampharos back in just for XP. So I don't think we ever put an item back on Ampharos. I don't really have one. Yeah. Although, no, it's holding something, so I don't know. Is it still holding the XP share? It might be. Oh no, is that gonna put me to sleep? Or is that to run the lower speed? No, that's just speed. Okay, we're good. And I'm still faster, because it's a legendary. I didn't change the game on Twitch, did I? Let's see. Emerald City Confidential, Emerald Wasp, Emerald Dragon, Emerald and Mrs. Ghost, a ship that never... No, I guess I have to take Pokemon for it. Weird. Super Mario Sheepland Wii. New Super Mario Sheepland Wii. Good. That's pretty much all I know about Dekas. They zone out a bit. Okay. I guess I'll fight you. I guess I should fight everyone in here because we need the XP. Do you think it's a Dragoon or Dragoon-A? Because Dragoon is a word that means things, so let's paralyze them, actually. Let's see what its Japanese name is, because the translator for this chose to, like, give every Pokemon a new name, so... It is Lagoon in Japanese. which I like. Is it... So what type is it? It is Dragon Water, so I could just use an electric move on this and it'd be fine, but... Wait, so is water not resist ice? Yeah, no, I've just been fusing. I've been not even noticing that it didn't say that it was super effective. It's just that Ice Beam is a good move. But yeah, okay, I can just use electric moves. Good to know now. That's what I get for not looking shit up. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. But yeah, like, imagine this, like, this lady person being like... Lady person is a bad turn of phrase. This elegant woman looking at this child who just got done, like, summoning a giant beast to fight, to get two other beasts to stop from fighting. And she's like, wow, you look grim. And she's, I'm exhausted. Light screen. Is charge useful? Like, what does charge actually do? I need to understand this. It will deal twice the usual amount of damage. But wouldn't using the electric move twice in a row also do twice the usual amount of damage? Yeah. Also, in Gen 4 onward, it says that it doubles the power instead of the damage dealt, resulting in virtually the same effect. Yay, I win. Are you guys gonna do a double? No, you're not. You're gonna... Oh no, you are double battle, okay. Oh no, you're not double battle. You're just a little dragon with no arms. And you're water type. And dragon type, I think, as well. I feel pretty happy with how my Pokemon have been performing here, so hopefully they'll be able to take on the gym leader. I will still go heal after the fight the last trainer did, though. You're a bird. I think. Maybe you're a dragon, I don't know. You're a bird. Okay, the third form that it evolves into is a dragon. Oops. Too bad. Waluigi time. Wake me up in the morning. Let's see, I want to know what its Japanese name is, so I hope it's a good pun. Birdon. It's not. Localizers were like, I can do better. Watch. Hold my drink. I can do better than this joke. But like, they also don't feel unlike real Pokemon names. Like, it kind of works. Like, it would be a little disappointing if they all had names that sound... Well, even then, like, Birdon is not a particularly, like, a Japanese-sounding name, but... I don't know. Yeah! I'm glad when they write lines thinking that you'll have a male player character, but you don't. You have a girl. Can I? I don't want to risk... Well, no, the gym leader battle would never start immediately, so I think I can just work out this way. Bye. Why are Brendan and May just hanging out here? Like, she's gone in and out of the gym like 5 times. I hope she's okay. May's just like, you did the same thing, Brendan. Also, an interesting thing I found out is, you can get into wild encounters surfing in Sootopolis, except when the Groudon and Kyogre thing is going on. They specifically said it so you cannot at that time. Which is interesting. It's a good noise. Not grating at all. Alright. Let's see how we can do here. Let's see if we can take on that Gyarados. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, brave challenger. I have walked the path of dragon Pokémon from a very young age. I was apprenticed under Claire, oh cool, and trained in the Dragon's Den. Do not think that you can win against me so easily. Now let us begin. Wait. It's like timeline what? 3, hang on. How long? When does Gen 2 take place after Gen 1? I need to know this. 3 years. So, I guess she would have been, like, the head dragon person for at least, like, a year or 2 at that point, maybe? Because she was definitely the head dragon person in Gold Silver. Yeah, okay. I accept this timeline. I guess it's also funny to realize this game is concurrent with Gold and Silver. Anyway, let's see if this works. Oh no, I've been intimidated. What will I do? Fuck. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, cool, I didn't die. Ooh. Well, hard part's over. Hopefully. I mean, everything else is a higher level, so not necessarily, but melodic. Yep, yeah, Red, Blue, Yellow, and Ruby, Sapphire were always concurrent because of Fire, Red, Leaf, Green. They were always stated to be concurrent. Okay, so melodic has Ice Beams. Well, like, Smooth Skin would resist, or would be neutral to Ice Beam, but I want to see if Electric works. And we don't need Ampharos or anything else in this battle, really, so... But I have a feeling if she's sending out Melodic, she knows it's going to be able to kill. What if I use Thunder Wave? I'm dead. That's fair. Yeah, there's no sense using Leech Seed. If you freeze me, I swear to God, I will restart this console. Oh, that did nothing. Level 58. More like level baby 8. All the baby food. My connection is dying for some reason. Hopefully it's okay. It's fine, we're recording this. Okay, it went to 0. Okay, nope, it's back down to 0 again. When the stream comes back, the battle will be over. Oh god, the battle is gonna die. Okay, we're back to green now. Everything should be fine. Ampharos. Well, I can counter that easily. Also, she is a Dragon-type trainer. Ampharos becomes a Dragon-type, but not for like 5 or 6 years after this game came out. Nostradamus-ass motherfuckers. mean, maybe, like, Ampharos was visually intended to be like a dragon to some people, but, like, I never saw it that way. Or, sorry, if you want to localize it, maybe Ampharos was intended to be Yakuza to some people. Yeah. Are we fine? Okay, this is the dragon type. No, there's two dragon types. This is one of the dragon types. This is the one that we want Ice Beam for, though. Also, anyone in chat want to confirm the stream is okay? You all can hear me? I mean, it should be fine now, actually, but yeah. Look at this guy! I like when things are based on Chinese dragons. Like, the mustache is so good. This is the wrong Pokemon. This is not the one with Ice Beam. What was I thinking? Or a spear. I'm sorry that you hear me. Hopefully that'll clear up soon. Oh, is it dragon something else? I kind of just want T to go down. Wait, do I need them for anything? No. Let's hope it gets confused. Okay. I thought that because I saw how low on HP this guy was, I should heal. What's the worst that can happen? We're not gonna die. Okay, new plan. That's not... well... The worst part of... oh, it has Berry to heal Confusion? You're... devilish. Devilish designer. Okay, it doesn't really change the plan. I'm still gonna use Revive and probably a potion. Almost revived the wrong one! And now it can get confused again. Pointing at head emoji. Okay. 200 HP should probably be enough. 200 HP is too much. Do I have anything less than that? No. 200 HP is fine. I can buy Hyper Potions. I don't know what I'm worried about. Now we are fine, though. Oh, and the Confusion set in earlier than I thought it would. Oh. I think that's bad if we get hit again. Oh, we won't get hit again. It's fine. Ice Beam is good. I like Ice Beam. Ice Beam is the best move, as long as it's not an Ice type. Okay. Valeracen is the Fire Dragon one, so I want Ground for it, excuse me. How about Devilishly Delightful? Wait. It has Levitate, I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. It has Levitate, yep. There's a chance it didn't have Levitate, and so I made a note of that, but I forgot about it. Okay, so let's... scare... okay, now let's switch. What could work? Rock. Yeah, Kakadimi should be okay. I forgot to put the rock item on Kakadimi, but... joke's on you, I'm a steel type. That did more than it should have. Oh, the connection's going again. Wait, I got rid of the rock move? Oh no, I thought I thought you still had a rock move. I wonder if I have... no, nothing is open that shouldn't be, so I wonder why my connections are being so bad. Okay. Wait, cut is better than... I don't know if it's better than... It doesn't matter. I'm dead anyway. Okay, so... You can't do anything, but I can use you for healing? Let's do that. I'm out of hyper potions. But... Let me look up what it resists so I can, like, visualize it better. It only resists bug and steel, and... Oh, and fire and grass. Okay. But, like... Anything else, like, electric should be okay? Really? Dragon doesn't resist electric? Water would also be okay. Smoothing is a higher level, so maybe that would be the better play. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to use one mean or one scary. Wait, scary face is the one that just makes them so they can't run. That's not useful. Oh no, it does lower speed. Okay, that's actually very good then. That is what I was hoping for. Why do I get mean look and scary face mixed up? Because they have the same name. Alright. Like surf, right? It'll have stab. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Wait, Outrage can end after one turn? I hope that lowering that speed is what made this win possible. I feel like it is. So are you, like, on your knees, or are you just very short? Damn! You better be! We got 8 gym badges. Now we can eat gym badges. Delicious. Waterfall. And Waterfall is like a bad move as well. Like it's very low power. Wow, where's this far? I'm only getting the second TM. Dragon Claw. Hey, that badge in the back is not the right badge. That's not... That's not the right badge. Like, that's a Lava Ridge badge. Oh, I was like, thought about flying back to Lava Ridge to check that it's there, but I have to go through that dumb ice maze. Oh no, it's probably not even there, actually. Because her arena is so different, but... I do think, though, the visual image of a Pokemon climbing a waterfall up another Pokemon is very funny. Alright, so now we kind of have to kick someone off the team for... Well, let me see what's ahead. So well... My notes said to replace ABBA from the team. Great, that's a useful note, T. I'm glad you left me that note. That's a thing to do. I didn't make note of where... Okay, so there's another legendary in the Cape of Origin we can get that I don't want on my team, but there's also another... We should catch both. But the other legendary I want is... somewhere else I didn't write down. Meteor Falls. Oh, yeah. Oh, because I need Waterfall for it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Let's go see what the one here is, though. And let's get our bird out. Whoops. let me look ahead real quick to see if we want to keep Ampharos around. Yeah, I think we don't need 2 water types, and I like the fishball more, so I think he is out. Hey, I just noticed we were the same Pokemon in the overlay. Oops, I didn't do that right. Well, for now, it's Starly. Starly will be replaced shortly. Wait, that's not even the right slot either, shit. Hang on. Okay. We got Ampharos. Okay, dog is Lilaps. Okay. Then this one is bird. There. Now it's correct. I forgot if I healed. I'm sure I healed already, but let's heal again. Yeah. I guess you could say that Pokemon is no longer our cup of tea. That Pokemon is no longer our Capwando. Also, I want to put Kakadimi out front because, spoilers, this legendary is a fire. Well, but also I'm gonna fight a whole bunch of Zubats along the way, so I should keep that out front until we get to the thing. I did end up going into the Cave of Origin to grind, and there was a guy in front of it, and I talked to him, and he said something about Rayquaza, I can't remember, so that part is no longer in this part of the stream, the Let's Play, but it's fine. There was a guy there, he's gone now, the old man. Cave of Origin. Cave of Origin. Is this gonna have another stupid puzzle in it? It's too foggy to ride your bike. Cool. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Let's write this down. 2 up, 1 left. Two left. 3 left. 3 left. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's the same place. Wait, no, it's not. Right? And it was up. 1 up and then 1 right? Or 1 left, I'm sorry. So the problem is if there are multiple paths through here, that's not viable. 2 up. 1, 2, 3 left. 1 up. 1 left. What did we try last time? We went up. Left. This sucks. Okay, so not left. What did I try up? Okay, 2 up. 1, 2, 3. 1 up. 1 left. Maybe the 1 left is wrong. Yeah, I don't like that 1 left anymore. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Let's try all the directions here. So not down. I'm gonna write down what we've tried. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right? That. Okay. I've exhausted my interest in this puzzle. What's the name of the Pokemon that's here so I can search for it? Nemea. Which I think is the one that brainwashed all the guys. Okay. Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm gonna just read this. 2 up. 3 left. 1, 2, 3. 1 up. 1 left. 1 down. 2 left. 2 up. 2 down. What? 2 up. 1 left. 2 up. 1 right. 5 up. 1 right. 2 up. 1 right. 3 up. 1 right. 1 up. 1 right. 1 up. 1 down. 1 left. 1 right. We are going in a circle. 1 up. 2 right. 1 down. 2 right. I'm on the second row now. 1 up. 1 right. 1 down. 1 left. 1 up. 1 right. 1 left. 1 down. 1 right. 1 up. 2 right. 1 down. 2 right. 5 down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 left. 2 down. 1 up. 4 down. 1 up. 2 down. 1 right. 1 down. 2 right. I want to be making jokes here, but I don't want to make a mistake, so I'm like trying not to. Okay, 2 down. 1 left. 1 right. 2 left. 1 down. 1 right. 4 left. 3 up. 3 left. You are so close and there's still more to go. 1 right. Can you imagine being here and be like, I just have to go up, I just have to go up. But no, 1 right. 1 up. 1 left. 1 up. That's a very good joke, Ribbon. I had to read it like 3 times before I got it, but it was good. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna save here in case something stupid happens. Okay. Now what? Okay. Another Tri-Lights. You've got this huge chasm ahead of you. What you've got to do here is go to the second to last tile on the right and go up. So the fog will take you the entire screen. Well, the fog will take the entire screen. When this happens, here's how to get through. Move left 2, up 3, Right 2. Up 3. Left 6. Down 1. Left 3. Down 1. Left 6. Up 2. Up dog. Left 2. Up 5. Right 4. Down 1. Right 3. Up 1. Right 2. Down 2. Right 3. Down 1. Right 3. I must have hit it more than... Okay. Up 3. Left 3. And up. If you still couldn't get through it, the Tapatuk thread I mentioned before has a map without the fog. It's linked in the credit section below. It's not done yet. You've got some more boulders to deal with in this trial. Here, you'll first want to... Wait, so I need to go in the hole, probably. Yeah. Okay, at least this resembles a puzzle. I kind of want to try this one on my own. Although, there are multiple ways I can... Well, if I do that, I'm not locking myself in, so that's... Okay. It would help if I knew where I was going. At least there's no wild Pokemon, it seems. Yeah? Well, that's just... Wait, was this path open before? Is there certain spots that, like, activate the... Yeah. That makes me nervous. Although, how else am I gonna get up there? Yeah. Okay. That's a problem. Oh, I can go that way. I hope this works. No, this is not... Well, wait, no, it does. Wait, no, it does... Then... This does work. Okay. And this should work as well. Yeah, I can just put that one in the corner. That's fine. How have I missed it? Is there just not one on here? I guess there's not one on here. Okay. Yeah? Actually, that's a fun... Can I that's the only one I can do it on, though. Huh. I did not mean to push that twice. That's terrible. Ugh. Okay. Wait. How did this rock get back? Okay. Huh. Oh boy. Okay. I can go this way. I can't go that way. So I probably want to do like this and then... Yeah. No? Nothing here? At at least this is an actual puzzle and not just like a weird nightmare. Like, I wish there was a visual indication of the amazing powers. Like in terms of where they are. And what I'm supposed to do with them now that I have. Okay. There's one in this. Oh, they do have an indicator when you step on them again, which is interesting. Okay, no, I'm not stuck here. So now what? I didn't mean to push it that way. I was trying to go back up. That's fine, I can still do this. Yeah, that's fine. Got one up here already, so... Like, I feel like I should be able to jump over that one rock going the other way, but I don't know where it is. Oh, so wait, there is a ladder there. Yeah, so I have to get back around there to that somehow. The amazing power does not let me push 2 rocks at once. I really want to figure this one out on my own. So let me see if I can get a look at things here. So there, and then... Yeah, so I need to be able to hop across that rock from the right side. So how do I do that? That's not gonna work. Okay, no, that does work. Okay. Okay, so the rock should be there, so I need to go around that way, and then what's all that over there? Have I been there? I don't remember. Damn it. I appreciate though that all you have to do is go to that rock and it resets things. That's very good. Like, this one feels like an actually well thought out puzzle and not just a weird maze. You definitely need to go up here somehow. Oh! It's right here. I think did I just discount it because I saw the rock there? Okay, well I missed that one as well. Okay. Hopefully that's all of them then. Maybe one up here. Okay. And I don't think there'd be 2 on the same one, so let's... Okay. More? Oh, hey, he's here. We did it. Did I buy... I have Pokeball. Yeah, I have... Okay, I have 11 Ultra... 11 seems like not enough. Oh well, let's try it, and if we fail, then we'll go all the way back. Fun. Hey, buddy. Yeah, roar. Please don't kill him, please don't kill him, please don't kill him. Okay. I can't use it again, though. Oh boy, magnet bomb. Oh, it's dying again. I don't know why the stream is acting up today, I'm sorry. This game is the ones where, like, getting into red does matter. I'm pretty sure that's, like, Gen 2 onward. That's good. Does mean look wear off? I guess it'll die off when I die, so that's an option. Should I waste balls now, or should I... I can't do anything else, so... Wait, can I? No, I can't. Okay. It's just, hey, you want to look at your Pokemon? Go for it. This is a problem. It's fine. Let's fuck around then. Until it kills me and I can paralyze it, then it's not worth using the Great Balls, so... And if I catch it, that'd be really funny. Almost had it. Can you please kill me? No, it's just gonna keep using Mean Look and then eventually it'll struggle and kill me. And kill itself. I mean, using Mean Look over and over doesn't do anything. It just keeps you. It is using it randomly. So I don't want to kill it. Is the problem? I want to switch so I can. Oh, will that work? I don't want to waste, like, if it's gonna use up the Paralyze Shield, and that's... Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't use up the turn. It's gonna take a while for it to kill me, huh? I almost want to do this. Let's paralyze it first. I still don't have enough Ultra Balls, but I could get lucky somehow. So we get to see its constellation, that's pretty cool. I wish I was smarter so I knew what the constellations were. Wow, I'm fast. Fast sheep fast. Ampharos doesn't even have like a particularly high speed stat, which is interesting. That did a lot. I'm surprised. Cool. Right now, my desktop wallpaper is a wallpaper for the Sonic Chronicles DS RPG that BioWare made. So I just have a picture of Rouge the Bat with the BioWare logo on it. Hilarious. I can't wait to stream that game one day. I need to know what it's like. I've never played it, and I now know enough about Mass Effect to know about BioWare, I guess. Like, I've watched the playthrough of the Mass Effect games. They don't seem like they're for me. I don't want to ever stream them, but... There we go. Closing my eyes, closing my eyes. Opening my eyes. Ah, we did it. So the thing is, there is one final Pokemon in this game that, like, let me look at the catch rate and see, is this one a higher catch rate than the last one, the very last Pokemon? I think if it's the same, then it might just be worth using the Master Ball now, but... Yeah, catch rate 3, and the last one is catch rate 3. Yeah, okay. And, like, will I have access to any better balls at that point? I don't know. I really like the Ultra Balls are working so much worse than the Pokeballs were. Like, does the HP... Does it take into account the percentage, or just what point in the meter it is? Like, should I try to hit it with something really weak to make it slightly look more red? It's not like I can switch Pokemon, so... It does base it on the HP number rather than what point in the bar it is, so... Like, a false swipe type thing would be more effective than just getting it down to red, but... Also effort. Yeah. Oh. I'm reading about the catch rate, but nothing is useful here. just that the apricorn balls work differently in Heart Gold and Soul Silver for some reason. Which is weird. Also that a bug in Ruby and Sapphire causes Toxic to not give the catch bonus. But it was fixed in Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I assume it fixed in Emerald, but either way, Toxic would not be a good way to get the catch rate up. Like, that's, I don't think that's good, that would matter. I should just... Which is weaker, Strength or Cut? That's... How am I so bad at pushing buttons on a menu? 80, 50. 50 is weaker. Let's try using Cut and see if it kills it or not. Okay, I should have been using a whole lot of Cut for this. Let's restart. Doggy. Also, for what it's worth, this dog is the one that brainwashed the two team leaders into being, like, controlled them basically. Like, made the whole plot set off. No idea why, but that's what they said is Nemea did it. That's not great. I feel like a metal sound might kill it. Or not metal sound, a metal punch. Magnet Bomb. I think it could survive one more cut. That seems pretty good. That seems like a good position to have that meter at. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I want to understand some odds real quick. Let me pull up that catch rate calculator. Gen 3. And I don't know, Mewtwo probably has the same catch rate. I would say it has approximately 1 HP left. And it's level 50. And it is paralyzed. The Ultra Ball has a 2.8% chance of capturing it. A Great Ball only has a 1.59% chance, so it's not that much lower. Hey! Lion Pokémon. It has the most vicious nature of all living things. Nemea's native habitat is said to be the deepest valley in the world. I've already settled on a name, so I apologize, but you're Maze Dog. I don't care if you're a lion, you're a dog now. That's what you get for having 4 mazes or whatever. Fog Dog's pretty cute, but no, he's Maze Dog. Anything fun in here? No. Hey, any chance you'll just take me out? Well, that sure was fun. What if we go catch another one? This time, though, I'll buy some Ultra Balls. And some Hyper Potions. I have so much money. Oops. Actually, might be worth buying Max Potions instead. I was gonna say I don't need 30 because I'm not gonna catch 30 things, but no, this is for... Let's do like 10 Max Potions and then... Because like, 2 Hyper Potions should heal things all the way most of the time. So like, out of battle, 2 Hyper Potions is a better option. Well, it's like $100 difference, so it's not even that notable, but whatever. Most of the time I won't need to use a Max Potion, like 1 Hyper Potion will do it, so... Anyway, that dog stays in the box. We're not messing with... We already got a Steel type. Our Steel type can shoot fire. Can that Steel type shoot fire? Anyway, now we have to figure out who's gonna learn Waterfall. Oh, right. This one can't learn Dive either, so... I hope we don't need to dive to get through there. I mean, we could... Like, this dog doesn't need 5 ground-type moves, and it's not using anything else, so... Like, I'm never gonna use Sand... I'm never gonna use Magnitude, so let's get rid of Sand Tomb. I bet the dog can learn Dive as well, I don't know. But I'll deal with that problem if it comes up again. So we want to be, like, over here. Which, like, can we go in the back way? I think we can. Let's go to Respiro. Let's go on our journey to find the last legendary of the trio. Can't wait to see what kind of new dog we'll have this time. Wink wink, it's not a dog. Let me just hop on my potted plant. Oh boy, I can't wait to fight this level 10 Starly. How have you not evolved yet? I will kill you for your impudence. It's a waste of a Thunderbolt, actually. I don't want to be a dog. I'm not a dog person. I mean, I'm a cat person, but I don't want to be a cat either, so I don't know what that's... No, I can't go up this way, because you have to go that way. Okay, good to know. They changed that, I'm pretty sure. So I've got to go this way. Which means going through all this boring grass again. Hey, what's that? Why is that? What is that? How do I get up there? I don't care anymore. Lost interest. I want to know how to get up there. Can I just... Is it through... No, it's... Is it through here? Do you have a secret door in your house? Do I have to, like, go on a side quest to make her clean her room so I can get to the secret door? Or maybe it's from the other side. I don't care anymore. Oh. Yeah. I love to go camping and do Pokemon battles with this under-level trainer. Rolled her, I hardly knowed her. Who needs some levels? You do. But Academia will have to do instead. Also, hey, we're almost, like, done with the game. Like, that's not actually true, but, like, we can go to the Elite Four anytime we want. But there is some post-game stuff, which is actually maybe interesting. Protect. The worst move, or the absolute worst move? Like, Protect should only exist in double battles. Anywhere else, then it's just boring and like, oh, I learned what one of your move was, hee hee, and no one cares. Okay, we made it back here. Yeah, there is, but there is not a reason for a level 20 trainer to be using it against me. I should have bought repels. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get to that water. I'm going to scream. Okay, I can get to... I turned! Turning should not count as taking a step. I don't know which way is the right way. Is it this way? Okay, it must be just through here. Waterfall. Wow, that's a leak goal. Water Golbat. I don't want to fight any of your stupid Golbats. I have to talk to the waterfall to go up it. I can't just go up it. Don't worry, my dog's got me. Hey! Oh, you're trainers, okay. We've been married for 50 years. The bond we share as a couple... As a child, I always dreamed of being an old person who played Pokemon with my... I don't know. I don't know, Thunderbolt. I don't know. Oh, does it break? It's just gonna affect Mario Sheep, isn't it? Shit. Oh no! Oh no! What did I do? Here, new plan. Why? It would have been really funny if that fly came in clutch somehow. Oh no, we've given this bird too much power. Why did I do this? No. Why did I do this? You couldn't even fly out of the... Well, you're a level 11. Why would you be faster than a Slowking? I'm never coming into this cave again. You are fools. What's your cinnamon carrier? It's probably at the bottom, isn't it? I kind of want to look up a map of this place, even though I know it will be different, but... Oops. I should be running. I typed in Meteor, and Meteor Falls map auto-completed, so I've clearly searched it before. Okay, yeah, no, this layout is completely different from what we're looking at, so... To be fair, it's my fault for not buying any repels. Well, we got Iron Tail. Which just reminded me of my favorite joke in the second Spider-Man MCU movie, where Peter's on the jet owned by Tony Stark's butler friend, or not butler, on Happy Hogan, yeah. And he turns on the song I Am Iron Man, and Peter's just like, oh, I love Led Zeppelin. I think that's what he said, right? Who would... Right, hang on. Now I'm Black Sabbath. Yeah, I want to make sure I had that right in my head, or else, yeah. I don't want to jump down that hole yet. I need to jump down that hole. That's a joke. I live in a universe where Spider-Man makes me feel old. That's a good joke. I hope they'll let Spider-Man be an adult in the next movie. Marvel really has a problem with letting Spider-Man be an adult. I'm worried that this jump is gonna make me where I don't want to be. Oh no, it takes us to another hole. And then... do I want to go in the ladder, or do I want to go in the water? I could use this XP, probably. I mean, it's not going to be that much XP, right? It's not nothing. I feel like this would be the one where I'd have to go upwards, but... Like, this can't be that much slower than running. Or slower than running. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Did I look up to the right? There's a waterfall up there. Does that take me anywhere different from... Oh, heck. So is the dog just, like, getting under Smooth Skin and... Well, that's cool. Is this a place where I can dive? What if I have to use dive? That can't be it, right? God, yeah, I'm gonna need dive eventually. I cannot dive here. So let's just make absolutely sure I cannot dive here. No, okay. That'd be pretty funny, though, if that was the answer. So wait, I can't go back this way because this is... Oh, wait, it could be around here, though. Yeah, I mean, it's... What else is it gonna do? It's got Earthquake. What more does it need? Water Pulse. That's kind of useless at this point. It's like, I have Surf. Cool! Guess I'll wander around a bit until something happens. Hey. Okay. Cool orb. No, it's another one of these. What if I just push random buttons until I get it? I'm... Control F. Ganimede. Okay, wait. There are some teleporters around in the form of dark swirls. The teleporter will take you back to the starting point, so you've got to avoid them. Okay, it says go to the southeast corner first. Yeah, I can do that. Then go to... Wait. Yes. Then go to the east side of the rock that is to your west. What? Oh, maybe it means that. Maybe it means like the raised platform. I guess it's technically a rock since you can't climb it. Okay. Go to the northeast corner of the rock. Take one step west. Which way is west? West. You are 2 steps away from teleporter. From here, go north until you face west. Shit. I went to north. Okay, so that, and then that. Okay. Wait, and okay. North until you face west. West until you face north. Okay. North until you face east. East until you face north. And north. Cool. So I'll paralyze it and then accidentally kill it with Thunderbolt. I think that's the plan. It's Ganimede. This is the one that's on the title screen, so we've been seeing them a lot. We just didn't know it yet. And they're going to become a member of our team, because we need a real flying type. We need an actual thing around to use fly, so... Yeah, what could possibly go wrong using Thunderbolt here? I did save, right? Cool! I did save, right? I saved. Okay, so we paralyze it and then we have to use something else instead. Also, it's like animation just being like... What is the constellation Ganymede? Is it a constellation? Because I'm putting Ganymedes, I'm looking at Ganymedes. Is that not a constellation? I'm pretty sure it's a constellation. Not you. Sure. Oh, there's a Y in it. Okay. Ganymede is a divine hero whose homeland was Troy. Homer described Ganymede as the most beautiful of mortals and tells the story of how he was abducted, oh, we're in the red, by the gods to serve as Zeus' cupbearer in Olympus. I don't think I can get him down much further than this. Let's just start checking some balls. The myth was a model for the Greek social custom of paiderastia, the romantic relationship between an adult male and an adolescent male. We're gonna need to come up with a better name for this boy, then. Or, yeah, boy. Should I try? It's not... It'll survive a cut. I mean, I'm sorry, it won't survive a cut, I don't think. There... Hang on. Okay. There's a table of Ganymede's family, and it's like, basically, depending on who wrote the story, his parents are different. So it's like a chart of like, these are all the people that could be his parents based on who the author is, and there's a check mark for each author depending on what parent they have. It's very weird. I guess they would call that a retcon. According to the myth, Ganymede was abducted by Zeus from Mount Ida near Troy. Ganymede had been tending sheep, a rustic or humble pursuit characteristic of a hero's boyhood, before his privileged status is revealed, when an eagle transported the youth to Mount Olympus. So maybe this is the eagle. The bird is sometimes described as being under the command of Zeus, and sometimes as being the god transformed. Most of its other stuff is bad, so I'm not going to read it anymore. How's everybody doing? What about the Ganymede constellation? I never found that. Oh. Oh, I was going to use that to do like a tiny chip of damage, but... Okay, so the constellation is him, like the man, not the bird, so... No. In various stories, Zeus later put Ganymede in the sky as the constellation Aquarius. You fucked up, Ganymede. You're going in the sky now. So weird that it wouldn't be a water type. Considering he was the cupbearer. Imagine you're just living your life and then God is like, hey, I'm taking you to heaven. Oh, cool, because I did something right? No, we need a cupbearer. You're gonna bear our cups for us. Oh. And then you get to live forever as a cupbearer. I don't really have anything else more to say. Like, sure wish I could lower this thing's HP down. It's like, should I revive? No, I can't revive. I mean, no, I would still get a hit in because it's paralyzed. No, because paralyzed only reduces speed by half, so it would still be faster. Unless it, like, was paralyzed on that turn. You're gonna die in 2 hits. Anything you can... that'd be very dangerous. Even that's... Yep, that was... I had a critical hit. Oh, does that move have increased critical hit chance, maybe? I don't know. Did it? I don't know. I have no idea on that. I still don't think a level 12 bird is gonna have 4 times the speed though. Or more than 1/4 of the, you know what I mean. Okay, what could... Gen 7, really? Okay. Tackle? Okay, that's not bad. I don't know if... like, how weak is Tackle? Okay, that'll work. We're still gonna be here a while, though. Hey, why don't you just be paralyzed for a while? You ever think about that? Sure glad that I was doing more Googling of Ganimede so I can look at this. I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say, even though it's terrible to say out loud. It's like, this child's dick. But, I don't know. Here's a cool picture of Aquarius. Hang on. Nope, the picture is inside a PDF, so I cannot get the picture separately. Wait, is this it? Kind of. No, not really, but... yeah, no, I'm not bothering it. The picture's too small. Constellations are weird. Like... yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair that there was an era of time where people were so bored they assigned symbolism to different arrangements of stars, and like, I guess the most interesting part is that most of those constellations are still the same ones that we can see now. Like, I guess they're moved like slightly at this point, but... I don't know how all that works. Oh! Extrasensory is a good move to have. Like, Psychic is a useful type, considering we won't have a Psychic type going forward. I don't know if I do need it for anything, specifically. Yeah, like, I mean, any fighting type will already be using the bird because flying. Is anything else weak to Psychic besides fighting? Poison, but... I don't think we'll be encountering any poison trainers or anything like that. Actually, no, the one poison type I see here has Blizzard, so... How many turns has it been? How many turns does Timer Ball need? Catching it in Timer Ball would be pretty cool. Was that 40, did we determine? I'm looking it up now, so you don't have to answer, but... $30. And how many, balls have I used so far? Did we start with 50? I mean, even then, it's not guaranteed. think this guy has like 2% HP left, so the Ultra Ball is 2.833%. Oh, I'm dead. And the Timer Ball... Wait, it's showing less. I don't know if it takes into account. Oops, look at that. The Ultra Ball catch rate is like 3, isn't it? It's 2, so it's double the... It should be double the catch rate. Is there a thing in here where it's how many... Oh, current turn. Okay, there we go. 30. 6%. Do we have a... No, we don't have a fastball. Okay. Or is fastball based on speed, not based on turn? Yeah, what does a fastball do? Not that I count ones regularly. Okay, it is for catching faster Pokemon, so that's not... So it is basing it on Mewtwo stats and not based on... We are inside a cave, but we don't have Dust Balls, right? I don't think we have Dust Balls. Dust Ball would be nice, but... Oh yes, I'm sorry, yeah. The calculator I'm using is this one. Oh, you're right! It is for 40 turns. Why did I think 30? Yeah. At 40 turns it is 7%, and anything higher than 40 is 7%, so... Let's hope I don't die before then? Just in case, let's... We started with 50, right? I just could... I guess I misread the chart, or forgot it once I changed pages. No, could this... The Bulbapedia page says 30 plus is times 4, but the catch rate calculator doesn't, so I guess Bulbapedia is wrong? Yeah, let me do something like 30 plus 10, divided by 10. Yeah, according to the formula on here, it should be 30. Unless the... Either the formula is wrong, or... I don't know. Or the calculator is wrong. Let it be that time. We did start with 50 balls, right? Did anyone have any memory of that? Yeah, why would Deco remember anything? Jeez. Let's get it down to like 12. But at least then at least at that point I am sure it would be 40 turns. Probably 13 actually. Would be, I'm sure. Also, geez, Ganimede, if you're not going to hit me again after I wasted that potion, terrible. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay. When I run out of Ultra Balls, I'm gonna throw the cosmetic balls, and if those don't work, I'm gonna restart again. I'm not gonna use Pokeballs and Great Balls. But like, yeah, I'm gonna use a luxury ball, I'm gonna use a net ball. That'd be funny if it works. I could also just do this off screen, but like now that we've made it here, I don't know though. Because it would mean doing it off screen. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on! Why bird hate me? Also, if I do it off screen, we have to think of a name for it now, because I'm not gonna come up with that later. Come on. What you got, ladies? I don't like saying ladies like that. I don't think it works very well. For what it's worth, it is pure flying type, which is interesting, since real games didn't do that for quite a while later. It's not flying normal, it's not flying anything else. It's just flying. Gosh. You know what could be a pretty good name? Unflappable. Because it's a bird. Hey! Maybe it liked the name. Maybe it approved. Eagle Pokemon. It can capture whatever prey it wants. Even if the prey tries to escape, it will end up being captured no matter what. Some say it's a divine messenger. I think that's. I think there's more. Wait, that's flap. That's flap, not flap. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right before I spell it wrong. Okay. So the unflappable is too long, but flab is not right. Unflap. P-A-B-L-E. So it's only missing one P there. And yes. U-N-F-L-A-P-P-A-B-L-E. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Yes. Which one is actually closer? I feel like Mazdeep might be closer. There's our flappy boy. You did well, Carrier. We respect you. Pressure, yeah. I don't know what HJ means, but I was gonna teach some fly, yeah. Wing attack and drill peck for some reason. Oh, I mean, no, that was the plan. Like, for what it's worth, like, fly is a good move. It's not... Like, I like using fly. It does decent damage, and, like, the extra turn up in the air doesn't really matter. Drill peck, though, is a better move, though, so that's something to think about. Keep drill peck around, but... Oops, sorry, I wasn't talking to you. Alright, so next time on Pokémon Altair, Victory Road, and maybe the Elite Four? Question mark? So yeah. Join us next week. We'll see what we play next week. Oh, audio is doubling again. I forgot I have to turn that off. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Yeah, sorry. Was like one of them slightly behind the other, or... It's fine. See you later. Thanks for hanging out.